Aries, to your astrology tarot reading for the week ahead. So I'm reading from the 6th of November through the weekend into the 12th of November, early next week. So just going to pull a card for you, a couple of cards to see what's coming up for your week ahead, Aries, as they start to fall. Queen of Cups is in the upright position, showing your strengths as a intuitive, empathic person, sitting in your power and your strength as a great person held in high esteem around relationships. Good relationships, a good week for relationships. You sitting in your power and being very being empathetic towards other people. I'm feeling also a good strength in understanding what other people are going through. Emotional high for you perhaps this week, Aries. Now with the Two of Pentacles in the reverse position, you could just need to be careful about being overcommitted in some areas. Okay, there is a few things coming up towards the end of the week, which will be early next week. So that's the 11th of November. We've got the moon will be in Pisces with Saturn. This could bring some over emotional energy or struggles that can affect you quite emotionally. The moon's all about your emotions, and Saturn's all about hurdles and obstacles. It will be trining the sun, so the sun will be helpful energy as the sun is in Scorpio, 19 degrees, the moon will be 13 degrees, so 6-degree orb there, so quite a good trining aspect. So the sun will be shining its light here to try and help you through this situation, giving you extra vitality where needed. So where you feel like maybe you're overcommitted here, you've got too many obstacles or hurdles going on here, you've got this energy of the sun wanting to bring you in. Vitality here could come in the form of celebrations. Three of Cups, sharing energy with other people. Three of Cups is coming together with other people. You've got quite good strong energy this week, Aries, of coming together with others, with relationships and companions and energy sharing. So Three of Cups can also be collaborating with other people or celebrating your successes here, but it feels to be good positive energy around other people. Now it could be that you're overcommitted, you've committed to too many plans with other people and you're just needing to recharge a little bit, I'm feeling, but not this week for you. I feel this week it's about you've got a lot going on related to other people. Maybe next week you'll have some recharge time, but this week I'm feeling for you, Aries, it's on the go. It's lots of energy from other people coming into your energy field. Just taking a look at the chart, here's what's going on. Now we've got trining you is Mars. Mars also wants to bring you strength and stamina as well. It's trining your energy. It's wanting to help you here. So a bit of boost of energy here as well coming in from you from Mars. Mars can also be conflicts and competition, but it's also about motivation and stamina and strength coming in for you to help you. Now this moon, I'm just feeling, I'll just go back earlier in this week, so closer to, let me bring the chart back as I'm reading here. It is in Capricorn on the 7th of November. So that'll be Thursday the 7th of November. I think it's a Thursday. That energy will be opposing your energy. So across from you. Here the energy could be quite challenging, I'm feeling. It's the energy of the moon hitting Mars across from each other, so that could be quite intense emotions. I'm feeling this battle going on here, struggling energy, but I do feel that it does help you other than this particular day. So the toughest day that you're going to feel will be the 7th of this week, and then I feel there's going to be more stamina. It becomes more of a positive energy once the moon moves. It feels to be quite tense around the 7th, maybe the 6th as well. It moves through into Pisces, the moon. A little bit of struggles there with emotional burdens, but I'm feeling it's quite still positive energy around you. Now it becomes and next week it goes into your sign, but we'll read that there for next week. But I feel for the week ahead for you, Aries, is you just have to be careful of not overcommitting yourself when it comes to other people, helping other people, booking appointments with other people, doing things with other people. You may overcommit yourself on a kind of being partied out or being too much energy around other people. So thank you so much for joining me, Aries. I hope you have a great week ahead. Taurus, Sun, Moon and Ascendant signs. This is your reading for the week ahead. I'm going to be pulling tarot cards for you to see what the message is and just seeing how they align with the planets and how that may affect you over the coming week. Quiet in your house, Taurus. I'm just taking a look at where you are, Taurus. You've just still got Uranus there, which is the big planet of Uranus, wanting you to focus on not feeling trapped in your life, wanting you to feel like you're living your unique, authentic life. So you're still focusing on that. Now across from you, Taurus, oops, we've got your cards starting to fall here. We've got the feeling of overworking, being needing to take a break because you may be doing too much. You've got to find some more joy in life. Find your sun. Sun's currently in Scorpio, and that's indicating that you're needing to go deep in a very emotional way. Go deep to find where your joy comes from, what fuels you in your life, where you get fuel out of what you do. Now it may be that you've been too much work and not enough play, because we've got the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse position and we've got the Sun in the upright. So the card, your mission for this week, Taurus, is that you need to work on finding more joy in your life and less work. So get a bit of better balance when it comes to play and work. Nine of Wands is saying you're very resilient, you're very tough and strong, you dig your heels in where you need to, you can be very stubborn, very resilient to get through. Now this is one's energy, it's fire energy. Sun's also fire energy. I'm feeling a lot of fire energy around you. From you, Taurus, playing out in your opposition house. So if you're an ascendant Taurus, you've got the Sun sitting over there in your 7th house. So it's wanting to bring vitality into relationships around you, Taurus. Also wanting to shine a light on things going on within relationships and where you feel sustained by your relationship. Feels to be that you need to go do the work. You need to go deep here within relationships within yourself, how you work within relationships, and go deep here to work out a better way to find more joy in your life. Could be through relationships. Now you've been very tough, been very resilient with certain situations, but it's saying sometimes it feels like it's hard work, and here you're needing to find more joy than hard work within the relationships around you over this current week. Now just taking a look at the moon, towards the end of the week the moon will be in Pisces. Let me take it through. It'll be trining your energy. Let me go backwards. Trining your energy earlier in the week, so at the 6th and the 7th of this week, you'll have that positive energy of the moon wanting to find emotional fulfillment for you earlier in the week. That's where it's going to be probably your most favorable days for you to really get in touch with your heart in a deep way. Relationships too, because of that energy of the Sun sitting over there in your 7th house with the house of relationships. Here working out what in a relationship feels like hard work and what feels like it's joy, and focusing on the joy here in your life. So thank you so much for joining me, Taurus. I will see you again for your reading next week. Welcome Gemini, Sun, Moon and Ascendant signs. I'm going to be reading the chart as while I pull a tarot card for you for the week ahead. Now I'll be telling you where the planets are at the moment and how they may be affecting you, Gemini. Gemini, you should still have Jupiter in your 1st house if you're an ascendant, and this can bring energy of expansiveness, growth, big energy around you, big vitality I'm feeling as well. Gemini, across you've also got across for you over in your 7th house if you're an ascendant, you've got Venus wanting to bring balance and love and harmony into relationships around you. Now if you're not an ascendant Gemini, if you're just a sun or a moon, it's still wanting to bring in that energy and get a better balance when it comes to harmony, how you use your energy for yourself and for others, how balanced you are within relationships. Here I'm seeing the Two of Swords, so when people have people are crossing swords, so there could be a little bit of battle or conflict going on, and you're trying to find a compromise or trying to find harmony or balance here, Gemini, coming up in the week ahead with this Two of Swords in the upright position. Now so that's across from you, that's because we've got that energy of Venus in your opposition, so sitting across from you, Gemini. So the energy is affecting you this week. Now it says decisions to be made, but I feel it's more about finding compromise and harmony around other people. So coming up for you, we've got the moon moving into Aquarius around about the 9th and 10th of November. And this energy will be trining your energy because it's air sign. So it's going to be helping you find emotional fulfillment over these couple of days. That's where your head will be, and that's where you'll be focused. Now the King of Wands is in the reverse position. Here he's not sitting in his power. So he's not sitting in his positive traits of the sign of Wands. Sign of Wands is your spiritual suit. So it's not really focusing on your creativity, your positivity, your spiritual pursuits. It's not sitting in that power properly. Now when it comes to making decisions this week, Gemini, you have to be careful about not being too arrogant. We've got the arrogant card on the table. It's about being open to understanding and listening to other people's opinions. And I feel this relates to having the Venus sitting over there in your opposition sign. So it's really about listening to others, incorporating their opinions, but also finding some kind of compromise I feel is important as well. Now we've got the Eight of Swords is in the reverse position. It's saying that you have to let go of certain things. It could be ways of thinking. It could be letting go of restricting ideas or restricting thoughts here, or situations that have been exhausted for you, make you feel exhausted with this Knight of Wands in the reverse position. It's saying that you may need to let go of some things that are exhausting, some people, even fights, things where you're not compromising. It can be very exhausting. I'm feeling very draining, the conflicts that you're having with other people's energy. Even it doesn't have to be conflicts. We don't have that Mars energy there. It's just more opposition because the Venus is sitting across from you. So it's like trying to find harmony and balance with people, and people's energy could be really affecting you over this current week. So here you have to be careful of being not arrogant, and trying to take in and engage with others and listen to others and find compromise. It's not always your way. Sometimes you have to compromise, and that's what's coming up for you in this week ahead, Gemini. Releasing and letting go of stubbornness, I think, as well, or the thoughts that it's all your way or your ideas and no one else's. So here it's about just relaxing. We've got this exhaustion card, and it's about just letting go and letting some things go, letting other people do things. You don't have to take on everything, Gemini. You can let some things go and let other people help you. So thank you so much for joining me, Gemini. I will see you again next week. Welcome, Cancer, Sun, Moon and Ascendant signs. I'll be reading the chart for you, letting you know where the planets are, and pulling tarot cards for you for the week ahead. Now I've got the Judgment card on the table straight away in the upright position. It's an awakening. Now we have got Mars has finally left your sign. So the Mars, where it's all that extra energy that was coming in over the last couple of weeks, I feel it's more now what I'm getting is more maybe news coming in, because the Judgment card can be news coming in as well with that trumpet. But I'm feeling it's like celebration trumpets. It's like, well, you can breathe. You finally can breathe. The energy of Mars sitting in your first house could have been quite big energy for you. It's more energy of more fire, more passion, more energy, just stamina and energy. So I'm feeling a little bit of a breather for you this week, Cancer, over the current week. Now taking a look at the moon. The moon will be in Pisces. Let me just go. I think it's the end of the week. Yes, it moves in on the 11th and the 12th. So the end of this week that I'm reading, from the 6th to the 12th of November, this energy of the moon moves in towards the end of the week. And this can bring more focus to your intuition, more focus to this trining energy of the moon. So the moon's here to help you on these couple of days. It brings you more balance, I feel, because the moon's also your ruler, Cancer. So it feels more at home, more peaceful, I'm getting for you. Being able to tap into your intuition. But also the Six of Cups is nostalgia. So it's about taking a moment just to breathe and think about how far you've come. Think about how the past couple of weeks have been for you, how exhausting perhaps they've been with this Nine of Wands in the reverse position. Now the Four of Swords is in the reverse position. It's saying that there's a little bit of restlessness around you, exhaustion maybe from the couple of weeks before, but instead now I'm feeling this week is about catching your breath and about thinking about the week that you've had, but now that you're through the week. So now it's more about relaxing, awakening to joy, awakening to what you've achieved, awakening to things coming into alignment for you, Cancer, over the week ahead. So thank you so much for joining me, Cancer. I will see you again next week. Thank you for joining me, Leo, Sun, Moon and Ascendant. I'm going to be reading the chart for you, letting you know where the planets are, while I'm pulling tarot cards for you for your personal message for the week ahead. Now, currently sitting in your first house, we've just got Mars moving into your sign there, Leo. If I move my chart back to the start of the week, I'm reading from the 6th of November through to the 12th of November. That goes through over the weekend. Now, there goes my chart again. So here is Mars moving into your first house. It moves in there, I think, at the very beginning of this week that I'm reading, 0 degrees on the 6th of November. So we've got this energy here of motivation. Mars brings energy. It brings energy, passion, resourcefulness, charge ahead energy, stamina, strength. It can also bring conflict. It can bring competition. But this is coming into your sign of your first house if you're an ascendant. But it's coming into your, so if you're a Sun Leo or a Moon Leo, then the Mars is going to be sitting conjunct to your natal Moon or Sun. So it's still quite strong energy around you, strong energy of stamina, of strength, of motivation. It could be conflict or tension as well. Now we've got this Magic in the reverse. Magician in the reverse position is saying be careful not to be manipulative or be manipulated or abuse your power here. Use your power for wrong rather than good. So use this energy, and what that's telling me is that you need to use this energy of this Mars strength and stamina, use it for something constructive, not using it for something or let it be wasted. So here it's about using the energy for your advantage by getting things done, by achieving certain things, using the strong energy. Now the Sun is in the reverse position, in a negative position. So let me just take a look at the chart again here. Because the Sun is sitting in Scorpio, Scorpio is a water sign, so it is kind of sitting in a less than powerful position for you with this, so it's not really negativity, it's just the diminished energy of the Sun. So it's like it's sitting in the water, so it's in a water sign. Sun sitting in a water sign, and I think it's taking away some of its power, and that's what I'm feeling here with you. Even though we have that strong Mars energy coming in to rectify that and help you, I'm feeling here there's this energy here of maybe a little bit of lack of vitality could be coming up around you. Restlessness, even with the Four of Swords in the reverse position. You may feel a little bit restless with this Mars energy that's going to be playing out in your first house. Now, because it's just moving in there this week, it's brand new energy. So this energy of this extra stamina and extra energy, you may not know what to do with it. You can see with this Sun where he's playing with this ball of energy in his hands and not quite sure what to do with all this extra energy. That's what could be making you feel restless. It could be making you have lack of sleep or not being able to sleep well. So once you get familiar and get used to the Mars being in your sign, that's when you'll start to be able to work with it. But over this week here, when it's first there, it feels different and it feels strange and it feels this like it's kind of a bit restless for you. So I feel that's the kind of energy that you're working with this week. It's about using it and harnessing it. It's about using it in a positive way. Put it into something constructive, something creative. Do something with it. Burn the energy off. It could be more about doing physical exercise, burning the energy, and that's what's going to help you be able to sleep better, by burning the energy off, this extra energy that's here. So use it. Having a burst of energy is a good thing. So as long as you don't leave it idle, because then that's when you're going to face the problems of sleeping issues and this restless tension inside. So hopefully you have a great week, Leo. I will see you again next week. From Virgo, Sun, Moon and Ascendant signs, I'm going to be pulling tarot for you for the week ahead while I'm reading your chart and letting you know where the planets are and how they may be affecting you, Virgo. Virgo, there's not a lot going on over there in your first house, but like always in your opposition there's a lot going on. We've got still Saturn sitting there. We've got Neptune, which is the ruler of your opposition house, is going in retrograde, so moving further back into that sign. Now with the Saturn has finally gone forward in a forward direction, so this could bring a little bit of relief to you, I feel, over this current week. Now we've got the Fool in the reverse position, saying that this energy is new, and you've just got to be careful about being naive in certain situations with this, with your tarot card on the table. So getting back into your reading here to see where the planets are. Moving forward, we have got the moon entering Pisces, which will be opposite you in your opposition position on the 12th. So at the end of the week, the 11th and the 12th. May feel a little bit challenging, may feel a bit over emotional, because we've got the moon sitting next to Neptune, which is a very emotional sign anyway, an emotional planet, that brings a lot of the need to kind of let go and dissolve things. We've got the Two of Cups, wanting you to make connections with people. I feel it's very important for you, Virgo, this week, because I feel the Four of Wands energy in the reverse position is saying there's a bit of instability going on around you. Now, why is this? I'm just taking a look here at the signs to see what's going on around you in the other earth signs, to see what's happening here. We've got Pluto, of course, in Capricorn. That energy is all about change and transformation. That could bring that level of instability around you, Virgo, wanting to make changes, wanting to have that urge to change things around you, change what you're doing, change things around your house, make some kind of changes or changes or transformations that could bring the instability energy in around you. Now, what else is happening? We've got we've got the Taurus, we've got that Uranus sitting over there in Taurus, also wanting to help you, wanting you to make things unique, make them your way. You might make changes to your home that makes it feel like it's more you, and feels the energy feels like it's more you. You may feel a little bit restless or instability around areas where you're feeling trapped or feeling like you can't be free to be yourself. This could be coming up around you. But what's most important and positive for the week ahead for you, Virgo, is making that connection with other people. We've got the Two of Cups. Two of Cups is making a beautiful connection. It can be a romantic partner, but it can also be just a cup of coffee with a friend. So it's making that connection with somebody else, which is going to bring good energy around you, but just be careful about that Fool in reverse, with that naive energy. Go into things with your eyes open. Thank you so much for joining me, Virgo. I'll see you again next week. Joining me, Libra, Sun, Moon and Ascendant signs. I'm going to be reading the chart for you for the week ahead to have a look at where the planets are and how they may be affecting you. Also going to be pulling your tarot to see what your message is for the week ahead. Now, we have got the Ace of Wands in the upright position, so we've got an inspired week. We've got beautiful, sharp, divine inspiration coming in. Lots of energy, I feel, around you, Libra. So taking a look at your sign, I'm moving back. I'm reading from the 6th of November through to the 12th of November. That takes us through the weekend. So coming back to the 6th for me to read this chart here, we have got the moon will move into trining energy with you in towards the middle of the week. 8th and the 9th is when the moon will move into Aquarius, so that energy is there trining you to help you. So this could be a boost coming into your heart, so feeling emotionally fulfilled around the 8th and the 9th for you, feeling this beautiful divine inspiration. It could be moon energy, charging crystals, being charged by the moonlight, so going out into the moonlight around about the 8th and the 9th, because this is charging energy for you, Libra. Okay, so in your opposition position, we've got over there in Aries is Chiron, still the wounded healer, as well as the North Node. So still no changes. Energy doesn't change at all, doesn't feel any different over the current week. And then we've got squaring your energy will be Capricorn with this Pluto energy. Squaring you will be the moon. If I move back, the moon will be in Pluto on the 7th and the 6th, so early in this week. That moon energy is going to be squaring your energy, which could feel a little bit complicated, a little bit difficult, could be a bit of a struggle. It could be a way of trying to integrate your feelings into the energy that's around you, trying to feel emotionally fulfilled. You may feel a little bit emotional over this time, or you may feel things a little bit tough over these couple of days. It does soften up, as I said, as it moves into Aquarius on the 8th and 9th, and then that energy becomes helpful energy for you, so your intuition may be increased as well there as well. Now I'm feeling also, as I pull the cards for you, Libra, to see what else is going on. Cancer is also quiet over there, as the Mars energy is now moved into Leo, so that feels like it's bringing a bit of relief for you as well. That's why I'm feeling this inspiration is coming in for you, because you're feeling quite inspired you've got blockages maybe, but this wand energy wants to shift the blockages. It's in the reverse position, being the Ace of Cups. So where you've felt maybe a little bit drained lately, I'm feeling this new divine inspiration, tapping into source energy, new ideas. We've got the Ace of Swords also in the upright position, lots of flowing ideas coming through. Now the Wands wants to charge forward with the energy. Now the Wands is all about doing, it's action orientated. The Swords is all about thinking, it's the mental realm. So here we've got two aces on the table, being the inspiration coming in and the new ideas coming in with the Swords, but the inspiration or the ability to move forward and with action and motivation and movement is coming through, that's going to lift you and free you from any burdens that's taking place. Now we've got the Lovers in the reverse position and the Death card in the reverse position. So it's saying here that you need to let go of any disharmony with other people, or that's tension being caused by people not wanting to budge or move forward. So if you can let go of some of those things, it's saying this disharmony around the Lovers, it's all about letting go and not resisting. So letting go of things, letting go of arguments, letting go of burdens, letting go of grudges as well around relationships. That's going to be helpful for you, so that way you're not getting a block of flow of energy for you. You've got lots of beautiful energy coming in, Libra, but your blockages are coming in with the disharmony around other people. So you need to let those things go in order for these beautiful fresh new energy that's coming in to be useful to you, Libra. So thank you so much for joining me. I will see you again next week. Welcome Scorpio, Sun, Moon and Ascendant signs. I'm going to be reading the chart for you and letting you know where the planets are and how they may be affecting you, Scorpio, as well as pulling the tarot for you for the week ahead. Now we are in Scorpio season. That means we have the Sun still in your sign. It's currently at 15 degrees. That's on the 7th. I'm reading from the 7th of November through to the 12th of November, which takes us through to the weekend, and then through into early next week. Now we've got connection for you, Two of Cups. It's about sharing with other people, sharing a cup of coffee with somebody, sharing deep feelings with somebody, sharing yourself in a deep and personal way with another person. The Hierophant is in the reverse position, so maybe you're sharing your insights on rebellious things or revolution, talking about things that are different to what the mainstream pushes. Hierophant in the reverse position is about not going with the status quo, not going with the mainstream ideas, and it's about being a little bit different. Maybe you're connecting with other people that are like-minded in that way, being aware, eyes open here. I'm feeling for you, Scorpio, for the opportunities for you to make connections around people that are like you, people that are like-minded, people that are deep thinkers. I'm feeling you're a deep thinker, very deep, genuine person here, I'm feeling, but keep your eyes open for the opportunity to share your deep feelings with another person, especially when it revolves around anti mainstream. So being the Hierophant is the status quo, it's the indoctrination, it's the way we're raised, it's our traditions and our values. When it's in the reverse position, it's talking about seeing things a little bit differently. So it's like awake and aware, looking at the world differently, questioning everything. And I'm feeling you've got this opportunity to engage with other people, to learn and also teach and share. But it's all about sharing to and fro conversation here for you, Scorpio. So I feel beautiful energy around you. Now taking a look across from you, we've got Taurus, we've still got the Uranus there, really getting you to be you uniquely yourself, coming out of that spiritual closet, coming out of that Hierophant and reverse closet. So and sharing your deep thoughts, sharing you're a deep thinker and sharing those thoughts with another person. Those opportunities will be very valuable for you. Hangman in the reverse, I'm feeling is just a little bit of slow energy. Now as I pull the chart around, I can see that towards the end of the week we're going to have, so the 11th and 12th will have the moon in a water sign just like you, so that trining energy is helpful energy from the moon. The moon energy wants to help you bring emotional fulfillment, so it wants to stabilize your emotions here, and I feel like that's coming in towards the end of this reading week, which will be the 11th and 12th of November. So I hope you have a beautiful week. You've got beautiful connection cards and lots of opportunities on the table for you, Scorpio. I will see you again next week. Welcome Sagittarius, Sun, Moon and Ascendant signs. I'm going to be looking at the planets on the chart and letting you know how they may be affecting you this week, Sagittarius, as well as pulling your cards for the week ahead. First of all, we have got the nurturing card. We've got the Empress in the upright position. I think you need to be a little bit kinder to yourself, Sagittarius. Now, Sagittarius, you've currently got Venus sitting in your first house if you're a Sagittarius ascendant. That can be all about getting balance and harmony. That can be related to where you put your energy. That can be about how much you give to yourself as well as give to others. You've got to find this really good balance between your energy and where it's going. But I feel like it's more important with this nurturing Empress card here that you're nurturing your own feelings here. Feeling very strongly about that, Sagittarius. Now we've got, let's see, we've got the Sun card in the upright position, bringing lots of joy and harmony. Feeling while this Venus is in your first house, even if you are a Moon or a Sun Sagittarius, it's still affecting you. We've still got this energy of Venus sitting there. Venus is all about love, luxury, beauty, culture, art. It's all about you finding balance and harmony as well. Really beautiful energy around you. Now the Fool is in the upright position, and it's saying that you need to take a leap. I'm feeling whatever it is you're thinking about doing is going to bring you a good amount of joy, satisfaction, personal satisfaction, and feeling like you're finally doing something you really want to be doing. So it's saying take a leap. We've got the Wheel of Fortune also in the upright position, indicated that it could bring fortune, it could bring wealth, it could bring opportunities for you to feel like you're doing something you really want to be doing. It's more than just money. It's about the feeling of doing your mission, feeling fulfilled by what you're doing in your life, and I feel you've got the opportunity for that on the table this week for you, Sagittarius. So enjoy your week ahead, and I will see you again next week. Oh, welcome Capricorn, Sun, Moon and Ascendant signs. I'm going to be reading the chart for you, letting you know where the planets are for the week ahead and how they may be affecting you, Capricorn, as well as pulling the tarot cards for your personal message for the week ahead. Now let's take a look at the chart here to see what's happening with you, Capricorn. Capricorn, we do have the Moon in your sign. We've still got we've got Pluto sitting in your first house, but it's gone direct, so it's moving out, and it will be in Aquarius next week, but it is still there for now at the moment. So bringing in that last opportunity to make any changes or transformations that you need, being transparent as well with the Seven of Swords in the reverse position, saying it like it is, telling your truth, speaking your truth here. The hope card with the star, it's in the upright position, so it's saying there's a lot of hope over this current week for you. Now I'm feeling as I move the chart forward where we're looking at the Moon placement. The Moon's actually in your first house. It's in Capricorn over the 6th and the 7th of November. I'm reading today's astrology from the 6th through to the 12th, so it takes us through the weekend and into early next week. But this week, at the end of this week, is when the Moon's going to be sitting there in your first house. That could bring more emotions for you. It can bring more overwhelming emotions. It can also bring enhanced intuition as well. I'm feeling for you, Capricorn. Now we've got back to reality with the Seven of Cups in the reverse position. So it's saying that sometimes you need to get a bit of a reality check here, especially when it comes to the Hierophant in reverse. So this is about going deep down rabbit holes about the world being different than what we've taught. So sometimes you just got to get a bit of a reality check, get a bit of ground back into common sense here. Just be careful that you're not going, and I love a good rabbit hole, but just be careful you're not going too deep down rabbit holes and losing footing. I feel like you need to stay really grounded this week. We've got this beautiful star energy bringing in beautiful positive hope for the future, but I'm feeling like you're needing to be really transparent when it comes to anything you're going into, or being honest about your feelings here as well. Checking in with the planets here for you, Capricorn, to see what's going on. We have got with Mars has left Cancer, which was in opposition to you, so I feel that's bringing a little bit of relief around you for this week than what it has felt like in the past couple of weeks. You've had a lot of strength and stamina and heightened energy sitting across from you over in your 7th house of relationships, but also opposite you, so that energy felt very much like a tug of war. Could be quite intense energy. It's gone from there now. It's now moved into Leo, so I'm feeling you're getting this sense of relief, I feel, and that's where the hope is coming in. The Star card, it's like relief, it's like positive outlook, it's like things look on the horizon, look positive for you now. The energy feels really fresh, it feels really positive around you. So, but don't forget to get a grounding. I feel that's really positive for your message for the week ahead. It's about getting grounded and not going too deeply down any rabbit holes. Thank you so much for joining me, Capricorn. I will see you again next week. Well, welcome Aquarius, Sun, Moon and Ascendant signs. Let's take a look at the chart to see what the planets are doing and how they may be affecting you this week, as well as pulling the cards for you to see what messages will bring. Now we've got the Moon moving into your sign, your 1st house, Aquarius. Will be moving in the middle of the week, so around about the weekend. Should be around about the 8th and 9th. We've got a bit of a detachment energy here with the 8 of Cups. Just detaching away from people or detaching from maybe social media. It's just kind of turning your back on things for a little bit of a... I know you've been in rest mode for the last few weeks, Aquarius, but I'm feeling a little bit of detaching going on. Maybe you've been too far rested that you're detached from society, detached from, or needing to detach from social media, but there's a sense of detachment going on around you, Aquarius. So we do have Pluto moving back into your sign next week, and I feel the energy changes there, but for this week I'm feeling it's still not quite resting, but it's more about detachment. We've got the Magician in the upright position, bringing in opportunities for manifesting this week. Beautiful, strong energy, but it's a way of detaching somehow from what you need and what you want. So it's about, when it comes time to manifest, it's really wavering through this water, working out what's more important, what you need or what you want. So that's and working on that when it comes to manifesting your desires here. So across from you, we've got across from you, Aquarius, just moved this week, is Mars energy. Mars energy is tense, it's strength, it's endurance, it's stamina. So we've got that sitting across from you, Aquarius. Now it could be sitting over there in your relationship house if you are an ascendant Aquarius, which means it's bringing more passion into relationships or more conflict, competition, but also more energy and stamina into relationships. So this can I think that's what you've been resting up for over the last couple of weeks. I feel like you're resting up for this new energy that's coming in as Mars sits across from you. Use it to your advantage. Make sure you're using that extra energy. Maybe you're needing to do more physical activity to kind of burn the energy off. It's not sitting in your 1st house, but it's sitting across from you, which is a bit of a challenge to try and integrate that into your life. So it's about using the moments where you've got the energy to boost the energy. So if you were to do like use it in a physical way for maybe more exercise, when you've got that bit of boost of energy, it will then heighten the energy or make it stronger. It brings it anchors into your physical, your body, because it's sitting across from you. I'm feeling like it's pockets of energy. So when those pockets of energy come in, I feel like you really do have to use them to be able to anchor them into your physical. Hopefully that makes sense. Okay, and then we've got the other card here is the misalignment, which is the 10 of Cups in the reverse position. So it's about, as I said, misalignment's about using the energy when you've got it, so not wasting it. So when those pockets of energy comes in, you've got to use it, otherwise you lose it or you don't make use of it. And I feel like that's where the misalignment happens. If you're getting things done when you've got those pockets of energy, that's going to be very, very important over this current week, Aquarius, because I feel like it's a very push and pull energy as you struggle to get used to the Mars sitting across from you in opposition. So thank you so much for joining me, Aquarius. We do have the moon moving into your sign, as I said, so that's going to bring intense emotional energy towards over the weekend, and it could even bring enhanced intuition for you. So I will see you again next week, Aquarius. Welcome, Pisces, Sun, Moon and Ascendant signs. I'm going to be reading the chart for you, letting you know where the planets are in the week ahead and how they may be affecting you, as well as pulling the tarot for you for your personal message for the week ahead. Pisces, we have now got Saturn in forward motion, so I feel that brings a little bit of relief for you, that you'll feel this week, Pisces. Now we've got the Five of Cups in the reverse position, indicating that you may need to compromise here. It's a wand energy, so compromising energy, and it's all about the realm of energy, intuition and spiritual ability, the ether. So here I'm feeling it's about compromising energy for you, Pisces, over this week ahead. Now, given that we've got Saturn going forward motion, bringing relief, we still have Neptune in the reverse position, and it's still wanting to dissolve anything that's no longer working for you. Four of Swords in the upright position is indicating that over this current week you're needing to rest a little, rest this energy, and Four of Pentacles is building up a firm foundation, a solid foundation, getting balance with the Temperance card in the upright position. So this week for you, Pisces, is all about building foundations, building strong foundations, getting balance, and what that means is using your energy in all areas and not just compromising. So not like just giving lots of energy to one area of your life but nothing to the other. So don't compromise one thing for the sake of another. And I'm feeling here it's about building firm foundations for you and getting really good balance going on with all areas of your life. That's what's really going to help you over this current week. Now, as I take a look at the chart, I'm seeing that Moon will be moving into your sign at the end of the week. Now I'm reading from the 6th of November through to the 12th of November. That takes us through the weekend into early next week. Early next week is when the moon moves into your sign. I think it's the 11th and the 12th. If I move back one there, yes, the 11th and the 12th of November, we'll have the moon sitting there. Now this to me feels like it's all about emotions. Moon's about emotions, about intuition, but I'm feeling it's making me sleepy. So the energy here is making me sleepy. Maybe you'll be really tired, or the energy may feel like it's tiring energy is what I'm just picking up there. But what Moon does mean is emotional energy. It's heightened emotions. It's heightened intuition for you over this time. So tap into your psychic ability. Tap into your dreams. That's where the tired energy may have been coming in, telling me to go deep with your dreams, and really tap in and try and remember to have a book so you can write them down, what you're dreaming about over this week, and that will be at the end of the week where that'll be strongest on the 11th and 12th of November. So thank you so much for joining me, Pisces. Hope you have a beautiful week ahead, and I will see you again next week.